Getting a bizarre case in Duluth's Lakeside neighborhood.
A thief stealing plants and flowers from gardens. One Lakeside resident, Julie Casey, was speechless when she came back to her Duluth vacation home to find her front and backyard completely empty. 45 plants were stolen from her property, totaling more than $2,000. She reported it to police, and it turns out other residents also had their plants stolen. While Casey is upset about the money lost, she says she was more heartbroken about her time tending to her garden for more than a decade.
I couldn't figure it out. Why would anybody take all the plants in my yard?
Duluth police say they're looking into it. However, without video surveillance, there's not much they can go by. To help prevent theft, you are encouraged to install security cameras.